The Connecticut Retirement Plans and Trust Funds doesn't understand Tesla. Solar Roof is a smash hit, and Tesla looks to deploy 10 stores in Connecticut if legislation passes. Here are your Tesla tidbits for May 26, 2017. We start at Teslarati, where we see more rumblings from the Connecticut Retirement Plans and Trust Funds to promote change in the board of Tesla, and they're going to get me all fired up again. The funds would like to make a change that would see board members elected annually, rather than every 3 years as it is currently, and send a letter to investors urging them to vote for the proposal. They claim this would be a more stable structure so they can compete well against other companies of its size. Now let's pause just a second. Tesla is currently a company on track to deliver 100,000 vehicles this year. Its competition is in the millions, and yet, from a shareholder's point of view, Tesla is the most valuable American car manufacturer by market cap. I'd say it's competing just fine. But we're not done yet on the strange claims from the funds. Later they say, quote, academic studies have found that classified boards are associated with lower firm valuation, poorer pay-for-performance alignment, a lower likelihood of CEO termination in the event of poor performance, and a higher likelihood of value-destroying acquisitions. Annual director elections have also been found to correlate with greater R&D expenditures that are important for future success, end quote. Again, lower firm valuation is laughable considering the heights that Tesla stock is currently at. But the last one is the true gem. They're pointing at their proposed change bringing more R&D expenditures. Are they nuts? The reason the company doesn't make money is due to its bonkers amounts of R&D spending. Do they even know the company they're investing in? There's a ton you can criticize Tesla for on the business side, but not spending enough on R&D is not even in the top 100. To the contrary, Tesla probably spends too much to their detriment in this department. Please, guys, just leave your money in the company and let the folks running it do their jobs. The final two stories tonight come from Electrek, where they tell us that despite its hefty cost, the Solar Roof has been pretty popular since its release for pre-release ordering. Analysts from RBC Capital Markets met with the company's chief financial officer, Deepak Ahuja. In a note back to its investors, RBC said the company's Solar Roof product is sold out, quote, well into 2018, end quote. Electrek also independently confirmed that the company's orders have exceeded expectations and that based on planned production, current demand will carry them well into next year. This has to be a surprise to most, as this is certainly a costly product in a very niche market. Lastly tonight, Tesla has already made plans in the event it wins a victory in Connecticut in its direct sales fight. Tesla is planning to launch 10 stores in the state, bringing an expected 250 jobs if HB 7097 survives. This information comes courtesy of an interview of VP of Business Development Darmond O'Connell in the Hartford Business Journal. Not to be one to let Tesla get the last word, Jim Fleming, the president of the Connecticut Automobile Retailers Association, said, quote, if they were to build 10 stores, I would be surprised, end quote. In addition, its dealerships warn of a 10% drop in their employment of 14,000 if the bill passes. Now, I promise you this wasn't meant to be the comedy department. I mean, think of this objectively. A manufacturer that has never sold in the state and has never allowed these dealers to sell their product is going to be responsible for the loss of 1,400 jobs by beginning sales. The only answer to why that could possibly be is that the product they sell is so inferior, they need a regulatory advantage to artificially inflate employment. And legislation for the sake of protecting an inferior product is not at all in the best interest of the public. To finish this story off, the Acadia Center analyzed the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics data from 2012 to 2016 and the New York Department of Labor from 2009 to 2016 and found that the introduction of a similar bill in New York had no negative impact on dealers in the state. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show operates on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks so much to my super patrons, John Waltower, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, and Ryan Scarborough for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. But if you have nothing extra to spare, no worries. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet. Lastly, if you're in the market for a Tesla, you can get yourself $1,000 off and free supercharging for the vehicle if you use super patron Drew Schuyler's referral link at ts.la/Andrew1233. That's it for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard, as always, is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you back here again next week. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.